Today, Monster has sent me their Clarity 101 Airlinks for a review, so let's hop right in. Starting off with everything you'll find in the box, you'll have the earbuds in the case that holds them, 3 different bud sizes, a Type-C charging cable, the manual, and warranty card. The earbuds are using Bluetooth 5.0, are IPX5 waterproof, and the case has fast charging with a maximum of 60 hours of total charge. Taking a look at the case, this is clearly the most unique part about these earbuds, with that sort of swivel cylinder type case where you turn one end to reveal an opening on the other. This mechanism is actually easier to use than I thought it was going to be. I thought it might be kind of difficult to fiddle with and all of that, but without being loose, it is easy to open and clicks nicely shut. The materials used here, the black plastic and the gray metal, definitely feel like they can take a fall and a bit of a beating. Same with the earbuds, they don't feel like they're going to fall apart and definitely look very sleek. The entire side of the earbud where you find that ringed metal is where you're going to be using your touch controls, where a single tap on either side is pause play, left side is volume down when you double tap, right side is volume up, and then you hold it on either side to skip forward or back. When using these controls, you don't have to worry about having to push very hard, so that means no ear pain from any of that. For the most part, the earbuds pick up my touches, and rarely do I have to go back because I missed or it just simply didn't input. The wings on the earbuds can come off, but there is no replacement to either make it smooth or say bigger or smaller, but they're light enough that I think people who wouldn't like them aren't going to notice or hate them. As you've seen, there's a very cool blue LED light on the earbuds, and luckily it turns off once you actually have them in your ears, so that way you don't have glowing ears or lights on the side of your head at all times. And luckily they only glow once you open the case and when they're pairing. The case also has lights under the charging port where you'll find 4 different lights to indicate the battery level. And while that's nice, I've only been able to get mine to turn on once I plug it into charge, which I suppose lets you know while you're doing that, but throughout your day, it obviously isn't going to be much help to you if you need to plug it in to see if you need to charge it. So those are all the physical details about these buds. Moving on to the actual sound. As usual, you get that clear, crisp Monster sound, and this time the bass truly lives up to that claim of truly monstrous rumbling in your ears. Actually, the best pair of earbuds I've ever heard as far as bass goes, with the caveat that maybe it's more powerful but less detailed than some others I've tried, which I contribute to the very, very tight seal that these earbuds get. That on top of extra bass, you also get the noise cancellations from that. On top of just the bass being better than most Monster products I've tried, also the highs, when playing at very loud volume and just very sharp noises, it's actually much smoother than other ones I've tried, which is definitely a plus for those who like high volume. And along with that, these also do get very, very loud if you want, and quiet. While you can get detail in bass and not very rough highs, one thing that is a sure sign of a cheap pair of earbuds is bad staging, where it sounds like you're hearing it from. But these, you don't have to worry about sounding like it's outside of your ears or somehow rattling around in your brain. It sounds very neutral and how you expect and want a pair of earbuds to sound. So now you know what's in the box, the physical quality of the item, the sound quality of the item. Let's hop into sort of my personal experience using these as someone who's been daily driving the Earfun Free Pros for over a year now. Did a video on that recently, you can check it out up there. And in summary, I would never use these earbuds over the Feel T1 XSs or the Earfun Free Pros, mainly in part due to just little features here and there that they don't have, and just general shortcomings in almost every aspect you can think of. First off, there's no wireless charging, no transparent mode, no active noise canceling, and a battery status indicator that is effectively useless. On top of all of this, at least the included buds that come with it, and when I switched them out I didn't have this problem, but they hurt my ears. I think it's because they're stiff and very dome shaped, but when I switched to using the same buds as my Free Pros, that pretty much alleviated the problem, because I'm fairly certain it isn't due to the weight or shape of the buds, so just keep that in mind. You'll also find that crumbs and dust and things like that get into that circular area all over, and I don't think there's any way to avoid that, unlike say a normal hinge earbuds, where you're not going to really get anything in there because it's sealed shut and you can easily sort of get rid of it. Whereas with this, you really got to struggle to get it under those moving parts. And on top of all of those things, I also think I was sent a faulty pair, because the battery over time never reached that 60 and has slowly gone down and down over the course of just a single week, and my right bud doesn't seem to be responsive almost at all. But of course that was just with my pair, and I know Monster has a very good customer support, so I can call in and get those switched out pretty easily. While that was just a bunch of negatives, that isn't to say that these are a bad pair of earbuds. It's just hard to recommend them over the other pairs that I've mentioned. However, if you are looking for one with that cool swivel design, you like the lights, the large battery, then yeah, go for it. You're not going to be disappointed. I would just say that there are better options with more features. So that's everything I have to say about these pair of buds. Let me know what you think, if you have them, if you want to get them, everything down in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next review. Bye bye.